Hey, what's up? So this is the pass balance playbook, and this is the scheme that I used to run. I'm on to the Atlanta playbook now. This scheme that I had in pass balance though was so nice. So our favorite formation is slot, which is why we have three audibles out of it. We got the halfback draw, slot Z out, Z option. Out of strong close, we have one of the best plays in the game called Y trail, and then out of a four wide formation, we have quick hitter, which is a play that'll get me out of a lot of jams. It's very simple. The strong close, the only reason that I have Y trail and not quick toss or off tackle is because when you go to strong close, a lot of people think that you're going to run. Even if you keep running pass plays out of it all game, they still expect that run to come, so that's why I don't do that. So what I like to do here is come out in snugs flip, and I like to have my best receiver. Okay. Well, anyway, you're going to set your depth chart so that Andre Johnson's where number 19 is, right there. Just because that's just the best way to have it. But you like to kind of move them around, though. You want to move your best receiver around. So you have him in the slot, you have him, wherever. So snugs flip, and we're going to come out in mesh. It's the best play in the game, probably. And we're just actually going to do random play, just for fun. So, here's what's great about snugs flip, or any condensed formation. As you can see, I know that it's zone defense right away. Now, why do I know? It looks like maybe these guys are playing over their players. But as soon as the outside cornerback is not directly over him, and even if he's just like this, you know it's zone automatically. Why is this guy sideways? What's up with him? What the fuck's up with this guy? That's weird. Anyway, so our first read when we run mesh is Y. Now, when they're playing man-to-man, Y is usually never open. But against zone, sometimes he can be open. So I think on this play he will be open. Obviously, you guys saw the defense. So that's our first read on this play. That's nothing special. That's not what makes the play good. So your first read is Y. I'm not going to throw to Y again. The reason why the play is good is LB and A are on the drags. Just the way that this play is just fucking dynamite like this. So what we want to do versus zone is we want to throw a quick pass. Versus man-to-man, we want to wait a little extra. Again, at zone, we want to kind of get them when they're just over the middle. See, because if I had waited, he would have ran into the zone. And versus man-to-man, actually it's not man-to-man, it's still zone. So what do we do here? See, it's just very, oh, okay, well, thanks for fumbling. Easy passes. Come out. Now it's man-to-man. See how the players are lined up directly over? They're not to the outside. That's when we go to the second. The best play against man-to-man, without a doubt, is just a play called stick. It's your quick pass audible right here. And all you do is as soon as the ball gets in your quarterback's hands, you press A or LB. There's nothing they can do. They don't know what side you're going to throw to, which makes it even worse for them. If it was just one side, it might be easy to use her, but it's not just to one side. So you just throw those quick passes right there. Zone or man, doesn't really matter. This play is pretty fucking dynamite. When it's zone, though, one thing I love to do is put A on a streak on the right-hand side. Not on the left, but on the right. Now, usually I like to put Andre Johnson. If they're playing a lot of zone, I'm going to put Andre over on this side because I know that they're going to play a lot of zone, which means I know that this is probably one of my biggest options. And, okay, well, actually, I think that was actually man-to-man. What happened there? I wasn't paying attention. Something happened along the way. I think it became man-to-man. So, actually, I'm going to go like this. He's going to be wide. He's going to be open here. See? Wow. Okay. Well, apparently I stand. So this is the whole deal. This mesh play, I mean, like I said, look at this. It's just the way that it's all set up, it's money. I'm waiting for them to play man-to-man. I want to do mesh against man-to-man. Well, I guess I can always just change it to man-to-man on my own. So we'll go man-to-man, and we'll show how we throw it. See, watch, Y is not going to be open. Actually, he was. But the drags, they usually outrun their man defenders. Why are they not switch it to man again. So we'll switch it to man and we'll watch. They'll outrun them and they'll set picks. That's what's great about those drags is they pick each other and they're just wide open. It's just incredibly hard to stop, trust me. So we're in man-to-man, so I want to go to one of my favorite man-to-man plays, which is quick hitter. And we want Namdi, we want him not to be bumping. If they're bumping, then we're in trouble on this play. So it's very easy. All I'm going to do is I'm going to hold back on the joystick right away, like even before I snap the ball. And I'm going to snap the ball, I'm going to pull back. And as soon as I think Walter is about to turn around, I'm just going to throw a bullet. And he gets that every time. Okay? Every time. As long as it's in man-to-man, he comes back, you throw a bullet down, it makes it so that he cannot, there's no way that he can touch that. That's a 5-yard gain. If you are on 3rd down or 4th down and you need one, and you come out in this, right? This is the great thing about it, is because you can tell whether it's man or zone right off the bat, and you can tell if they're bumping. So you just go, boop, you go to your play, you hope they don't bump, you hope they don't bump. And that happens sometimes. See, Namdi over there puts a little bit of a twist in the plan. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to audible like this, and I'm going to throw to X instead. Because Namdi's, you know, he's a homo. You want to stay away from him as much as possible. Now it's zone. So again, it's all about seeing man or zone, and then you're going to make your adjustments based on man or zone. That's why we're coming out in this, to get our read. And not only to get our read, but like I said, this play and this play versus man-to-man are so deadly just within itself that it just makes it even more vicious. So this play here, I want to send my best receiver on a streak, just in case they're bumping. If they're in man-to-man and they're bumping, Andre Johnson on a streak is going to destroy whoever's there. But I know they're in zone, so my first read is going to be Y, because he's very good against zone. And then if not, LB. So watch. Y, 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 Y. And what's the great part about the fact that we're running this type of scheme is that we get Jacoby Jones as the fullback. Another great thing. Nothing they can do. Why? They're going to have to use her that play. And plus, we're going to be running so much stuff, they don't know what the hell is going on. So then we come down to Z option when it's man-to-man. Even if anything but cover 2, this play is absolute money no matter what. You have to use her. We just wait and go LB. It's unstoppable, this play. When I say it's unstoppable, I mean it's unstoppable. Man, zone, doesn't matter. As long as it's not cover 2, and I don't think it's cover 2 because nobody in cover 2 is going to back up that much. See, even I might have got only 2 yards there, but it's still, at 2 yards is 2 yards, you know, it's just like a run. So now I'm going to do it again versus man-to-man, which it's even more lethal against man-to-man. So what did I do here? Watch, I'm going to show you. As soon as the ball gets hiked, I throw it. See how I do not even take a step back? No step back, no drop back whatsoever. Just press LB, don't push in any direction, don't push up, don't push left, don't push down. It's that simple. So they're in zone. So let's just say I'm just going to run this little scheme. Y was my first read. Get a play. I'm just going to run a couple real quick plays here. They're in zone again. So I come out, I give them a little quick snap. Throw the ball, get an easy 4 yards. Maybe 3, but probably 4. They're in zone again. I do a quick snap. They're expecting me to audible because I'm audibling all game long, right? Usually I'm doing this, I'm whatever. Come down to here. I know they're in zone. Hit them with a quick Y trail. Easy catch, easy catch. So they're expecting that. Now, they don't know what I'm doing. Like I said, come down, throw to Y. Jacoby Jones, because he's not a fullback, makes the move, the extra move on the guy. Now this is what I also love to do. The whole formation is great. You want to pinch your line though on this one. This is the halfback draw. It's the best draw play in the whole game. Now running against a computer in practice mode on all Madden is tough. But I promise you, against a 3-man front in a real game, this is a 4-man front. We'll see what happens. In a 4-man front, I usually like to motion this guy over and then snap it right about there and then run it versus a 4-man front. But a 3-man front, you just pinch the line and it's money all day. Practice mode, like I said, it's a little tougher. But I mean, the gains that you get from that play are fucking sick, as you can see. So you just, I mean, it's that simple. Now versus zone, this becomes a little tougher because if he's in a cover 2, I'm not going to get my quick pass off there. But let's just try it and see what happens. See? Still a great play. Still a great play. Another thing I love to do with the quick hitter is if, oh, see, here we go. This is perfect. If they're bumping and if they bump and run, I just put A here on a drag, and I look for A first, LB second, and then Y. It's perfect. I mean, this, I'm doing all this on one take, okay? So if something happens to me during this thing, you know, if I fuck up or make a mistake, you're going to see it. But I'm not making mistakes. See, again, now we're in strong close, and we got Jacoby Jones in the backfield. They're in man-to-man. This Y trail play, let me just show you why it's so great. Okay, watch. I'm going to show you why this play is so great. Man or zone. Versus zone, it's great. But versus man-to-man, watch this cornerback right here. It becomes a certain point where he just gets turned around every time. And when I say every time, I mean every time. So watch. Even though it's Andre, it could be fucking... could be you running this route. He's going to get turned around. Watch. See how that little step right there? It fucks him up and it gives the separation. Usually it's even worse than that. But he's like, oh shit, every single time. Watch, I'll even run it again. Usually when you run this though, I mean, in practice mode, they like to fuck you up when you try and go deep. So we'll run this again. Don't. We want to do that when it's man-to-man, by the way. I mean, zone is good too. See, look at, they got fucking 3 corners over there. What the fuck? So in this case, they got 3 players over there. So I'm just going to do like a little quick pass to Jacoby Jones. We got a wide receiver. Versus man-to-man, I'm sure you probably already know this play. I mean, this is basic stuff right here, but this is just part of the scheme. So it's man-to-man, so you can easily throw to Jacoby Jones. But as we're looking over at X, we see there's nobody over top. So we're just going to drop back and just make an easy play, as I said. So man-to-man, so we're going to run Z option. We want to do this all as fast as possible. Snap the ball. Thanks. The idea here is that we're in control, okay? They have no idea what we're doing. When we come out and we're sitting here in snugs, they have no idea if I'm going to go boom and snap the ball right away, or they don't know if I'm going to audible or not. And when I do audible, what am I audibling to? They don't know what play I'm going to. So we're in full control. We get to see man or zone, okay? So let's say I come up to the line, and I'm like, okay, boom, snap. And I just throw a quick pass, and I just throw to my running back. And again, so watch, as soon as we get to the line, see it zone, boom, snap. As soon as it lets me, right here. And there's nothing. Nothing they can do. So we want to go slot, and it's zone, so I know I'm going to Y. I know I'm going to Y. That could have been a little dangerous, but we got off anyway. It's man-to-man, so I audible down real quick. Getting ready to snap. One snap, 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 snap. LB. Before they even have a chance to even think about who they're going to cover. See, watch what happens. Watch how long it takes for me to audible down from this to the split slot. A lot of formations, the guys will get mixed up. The receiver, like this receiver over here, will end up going all the way over here, and they get all mixed, matched, and whatever. But when you run this, it's very quick, and then you just go boom. They don't know if you're running the draw. They don't know if you're going to fucking motion the guy out. They don't know if you're going to go to Y. They don't know if you're going to go to LB. They don't know shit. So watch, slot out. So Y is still my first read, even though it's man-to-man. X is a good option here because I have no safety over top, and I've got Andre Johnson. So I look for Y. LB, look at that. It's just versus man-to-man. That blue route right there is so nice. They have no idea what we're doing. None whatsoever. Let's do Y trail again. I think they're playing cover too. Why do they have 3 guys over there again? So when you come in Y trail, and let's just say that they switched to zone or whatever, the tight end is a great route. Let him go to the sideline, and then he cuts back. Oh, okay. But anyway, as you could see, he was open. I wasn't really. Oh, don't run it in. Shit. Okay, so zone, Y trail. Now, I'd want to hit X right here, but I'm going to go to A anyway. See, he goes to the sideline, and then boom, right there. Love that route. Halfback draw. See, I come down, and then I get a peek, and I'm like, I don't know if I want to run it. I don't know if I would run it like this, but let's just do it anyway. Get an easy game. So this is the scheme right here. Now I'm going to show you a couple other plays. Here. Split cowboy. We want to go to dual halfback. And this right here, especially on the goal line. This squeaky ass chair. I'm going to go random play again. Now this play is good anywhere. But I'm going to go inside, like, to the goal line area, because a lot of people struggle there, okay? We want to put B on a drag, X on a streak, just whatever, because usually we want to do that. Well, actually, near the goal line, I want to put him on a fade route. If it wasn't near the goal line, I'd put him on a streak. Holy moly. Anyway, so we want to motion this player over here the whole time, every time. So it's zone. Okay, I know it's zone. But our first read is Y, our second read is LB, and then our third read is B, just based on everything that develops. But when I know it's zone, I don't even really touch LB. I just go Y or B, because what happens is route is gonna bump or just let B go by right away. So I look for Y. Let's just run it and see what happens. So look for Y. Okay, so he's winning. If it's man-to-man, which actually it was there, I thought it was zone. But that's what's so great about this play, is he's going to be wide open, because it just sets all this confusion. And we got 3 players over here. We got the running back going on the flats. And he's just wide open. Now, this player here, like I said, initially was my second read. Versus man-to-man, he does get wide open as well. The drag versus man-to-man is okay, but as you can see, not that great. So let's run it again. So you just look at Y. That's easy pickings right there. I'd like for them to call a zone. Okay, this definitely looks like zone. This is what is so great about the Snugs formation that we're coming out in initially, because we can set this as an audible. Don't get me wrong. If you wanted to change one of the plays and you didn't like it and you wanted to set this as one of the audibles so that you would know for sure if it's man or zone every time, you could do that. But that is the benefit of the Snugs, is that right now I don't necessarily know if it's man or zone until they snap the ball. So I look, I think he's in zone, he pushes the guy off, and then I throw to B. And it's pretty much that simple. As I said, I look for Y, oops, and I see that he's about to go in that flat zone right there. See how he pushes him off? And he lets him go right through that zone, and then that's when I throw the ball. Easy pass. Let's do it one more time. Don't know if it's man or zone until the snap. Oh, Nice little play there. Nice little play. I'm not even going to touch X here because it's kind of irrelevant. So manner zone, manner zone, manner zone. This is a great goal line play, I promise you, especially against a user player. Now, let's just say they're onto it. I don't know if you know about this, but inside the 10-yard line, you want to do it on the short side of the field, okay? If you're right in the middle, that's fine, but you want to do it on the short side. So let's just go like this. And, oops. It's the fade route. Andre Johnson, you're a tall guy. All you do, you don't even do nothing, okay? So you get them thinking that you're going to go over here, blah, 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 blah. You just drop back, you just wait a second, and you hit X. You don't touch anything else. Just let him go up and get it. It's that simple. Let's do it again. I'm not even going to motion the guy over. Just drop back. Let him do his thing. Just tap the ball, tap the button, let him go up and get it. You don't need any user skill whatsoever to make this play. So you go like this. They think you're going over here, and you give them a little surprise. Just tap the button, let him go up and get it. Okay, so I mean, there's so many things that you can do here, man. Like, this is just ridiculous. So I'm going to run it one more time. Manner zone, manner zone. Simple. So that's that play. Let's see. What else we got here? We got, oh yeah. Slot seam. Gonna have to pick random defense again. We don't want to know if it's man or zone, right? We don't want to know. So, in this case, I think it's zone, but I'm not 100% sure. If it's zone, I want to throw it to LB. If it's man, I want to throw it to him. So if I really don't know, I just motion my player over here. Get a quick little look. It's man to man, so I'm going to throw to Y. It's going to get wide open. Now normally, I like to snap it a little sooner than that. Like right here, and just throw it to LB real quick. Real quick. As soon as your hands get on the ball. Let's see, man or zone, man or zone. Zone. So you go, boom, real quick. This is another great third and short or red zone play. Man or zone, it's man. Just easy, and I almost got hit there. Zone, boom. Oh, what the hell, Foster? Come on, buddy, why are you getting turned around like that? Well, this has got to be zone, right? Fucking shotgun, man. Who's my center? Messing up the snap like every time. That would have been a penalty. So anyway, that's that whole scheme right there. I think this is man-to-man. Let's see. Yeah, it's man-to-man. You can tell. So it's man. You wait for him to go there. You might even wait like this. Do a little thing. See how he outruns that guy? Like, that guy's in man-to-man, and he just outruns him. So that's that play. Damn, this video is like 23 minutes so far. What else we got going on here? Unknown would love to see my goal line scheme. Poor guy, I keep killing him with it. Okay, here's another thing that I'm going to show. This play right here, shallow cross. Okay, all we want to do is throw a quick pass immediately to LB. If they're not using it, it's like so money. See his little route there? Just go snap, boom, easy. They're going to have to use this. If you ever come out in this formation, they don't know what you're going to do. Oh, thanks for hitting him in the head. You could even throw it quicker than that. Like, seriously, just like... Well, I don't know why that... practice won't stuff. I promise you in a game, he's going to catch it. Plus, it's dressing. I mean, you want a little bit better of a tight end. But as you see, they're going to need to stand over there and hope to user that. See how you just throw it real quick? Easy stuff, man. Easy stuff. It's not rocket science. Like I said, man, if you're not in the lab, somebody else is. Okay? If you're a bum, it's because you don't know how to think. You can't, you know, you don't go in practice mode. You gotta do all this shit, man. I got some good stuff out of this, but I'm not going to show that because it's going to take too long. Oh, so what we're going to do here is, in Madden 11, the drop back, like when you try and drop back, it's not quite like it was in Madden 10. So I'm going to run the slip screen. Okay. And this play here, it lets you drop back quicker than any play in the whole game. So we want to put Y on a drag, and we want to put A on a slant. Now I'm going to pull back as soon as the ball is snapped. Okay? And I want to look for LB. Okay, he's open. I mean, that's simple, but watch how quickly I was able to drop back. And watch how far I was able to drop back right away. See that? That means that no matter what heat's coming, I'm going to get away from it. If I wanted to roll out over here to this side, you know, I could have. So let's run it again. That's why we put Y on a drag. So let's just, I mean, I don't know if it's, you want to make your reads, but let's just say I go like this. Boom. Because I'm able to drop back so quickly. And there's so much stuff you can do. You can put X on a fade and really mess with their heads, because fade inside the red zone is so easy. I could just drop back and just tap the button. But instead I just pull back, pull back, pull back. And I can't be touched. So that play there is absolutely great. Now, in case you didn't know, the quick toss play versus man-to-man is the best run play in the game. So let's just say, let's do a 3-4 2-man under. All you do is just snap the ball. Nothing to it. Just snap it. Run it to the outside. And do it again. All you do is snap. Nothing else. The Raiders D is tough. The Raiders D is tough. But I promise you, this play here is vicious. What I actually like to do to the play, though, this is something I like to do, especially when I play somebody new. I like to motion Ward like this, put him back, snap. He gets that little extra kick to the outside. Plus, what happens is a lot of people love to shift their line and linebackers. So when you go like this, they shift, and it's so quick back the other way, and then you snap, and they don't know what's coming. And he sniffs out the end zone. So you can do it like this. They have no idea, especially if you can incorporate another play where you motion that guy like that. So yeah, there we go. We're going on 30 minutes here. This is going to be one hell of a long YouTube video. So I think that's it, ladies and gentlemen. I think that's it. There is one other thing, actually, that I'm going to show. One other thing. And I'm just going to go snug slip. I'm just going to go to whatever, doesn't even matter. And I'm going to call, I don't know, I guess I'll just call nickel elf 2-man under. Just to add a little something to this scheme. So I see that it's man-to-man, and I come to this formation here. A play versus man-to-man that I really like to run is this quick pass. They're expecting LB, Y, whatever. I'm never really throwing here. But versus man-to-man, if you wait long enough, he does get open. Kind of just, see that little, oh, see, I screwed that up. Because I wanted to show you. Right here, if you look downfield, right there's a cross-up. That player usually gets free. So let's try it again. So you come, there's lots of stuff you can do, man. You can, you know, I mean, if they switch their defense, you just do a little, I mean, they can barely tell that your guys move, but you can screw around with this all day, and they'll never know what play you're coming with. See? Oh, terrible throw. Terrible throw. Oops. So this is the last play I'm going to show here. Like I said, it was a bad pass, but if he just... And plus it's Dixon or whatever, the shitty-ass fucking... Well, I'm glad I ended this video on a fucking pick. Obviously, Dickerson is not the best wide receiver. But again, to finish it out, I'm going to go man-to-man. I'm going to look at Y, but I know I'm going to throw to LB, because versus man-to-man, it's sick. But don't forget, throughout this whole video, your best play is the tooth that you come out in. But this Z option shit, oh, and you can flip it and get Jacoby, like, well, here, hold on, this one. Okay, so I'm going to come back to this play. Now, you can also flip it really, really quick. If you go like this, and like this, he'll move over like that. You get your wide receiver running this route. Instead of your running back, you throw to him. And depending on who it is, they can even get to the outside even faster. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video.